And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning for Season 7.
Yes, we're coming your way on September 4th. All new episodes of NBA 2K TV and NBA 2K21, where everything is game. We're going to have interviews, community, game tips, competition, and so much more, including everyone's favorite segment.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. You'll be hearing from shortly. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff. DA, it's all yours. It is indeed, DA. Thank you. Now, Smitty, we know players are getting more nights off around this time of the year. How much did that occur when you were playing in the NBA?
Coaches and organizations really came up to guys when they see they were hurt. We didn't want them to play when they were injured. And then at the end of the season, Kevin, usually you look and say, ooh, we have the number 6 seed locked up or whatever place locked up. And then that's when you start to get nights off. And I don't remember doing it during game 20, game 30, where guys started to get nights off.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dimes is out there with Jay. It's the eraser. Then it's Dean, and it's Winston, and it's Forsythe. You got lights out. King is out there with Miracle Man. And there's the great, and it's Caldwell, and it's the small forward.
Yeah, how about the body control on that? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Good on the second free throw. Here's lights out. Pass to the great. Pass to lights out. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Man. Let's it go from 14. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Holmes. Out to the right wing. Here's Lofton. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the great. 9 points last game out. And he comes up with the deuce. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Lofton. Pass to Welch. Now, here's Holmes. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over King. Holmes can't get it to go in. 14 feet away. They grab their own miss. Caldwell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Here's Lofton. Here's the eraser. To the right side. Holmes can't get it to go in. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lights out, passes to Man. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Passes it to Winston. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. There's the pass to the great. Here's lights out. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And
guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now, here's Holmes. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Poke loose, and he makes good on the layup. D's got 5 now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
They're running. Here's Lofton. And too long on the shot. The great passes to lights out. There's Caldwell. Pass to the great. To the middle. Caldwell can't hit. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Winston from 16 feet away. He cans it.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Check out the numbers for Holmes. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's around 6 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Lofton. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Pass to Holmes. Lets it fly. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's the great, guarded by Holmes. The great passes to Caldwell. No good from the wing.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Good. Holmes got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Caldwell. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. But putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
This is it to the eraser. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. In a lowly 30% to start this game out. Here's the great, guarded by Holmes. And the shot goes down.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Steve, let me ask you what's better for a young player's development? Being on a worse team getting more minutes or being on a good team and getting fewer?
You know, I think always getting a chance, Kevin, to play minutes is best for a younger guy. But if it's hurting the team, we want to see the coaching staff playing these younger guys just to get the one guy ready. I think you still have to think about the team. You have to have guys earn minutes, whether they're a rookie, whether they're a veteran or not, and I think that's better for young teams.
D passes to Vasquez. Off target from outside. Dean, guarded by Vasquez. And the pass to Black. Here's D. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's the beast. Pass to Cole. 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Vasquez, that's good.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
D, guarded by Vasquez. Pass to Black. Here's Coleman. Pocket 6. Shoots the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Now the pass to Welch. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Man, what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's the Beast. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
The Cobra is checked in for Miracle Man. He's perfect from the line this time. Bringing a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Here's Lofton. Chalk up 2 there. Lofton's got his second bucket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's the Beast. D, guarded by Vasquez. Shot clock at 5. Here's D. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with a height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but it's still a tough shot.
It's good on the putback.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Blackwell, the pass to D. Here's the Cobra. Pass to Blackwell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You put one of these guys on the stripe, boy, you better just chalk up the points. These are the top free throw shooters since the All-Star break. And here you look at Dimes, 4th in the league, as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
And one look at his numbers since the break, and you can see how comfortable he's been at the foul line.
No good on the second free throw. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. D passes to Vasquez. From downtown, sinks the triple. Vasquez has got 7.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's the Beast. Out to the right wing. D trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's the visiting team feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
They've got the closer. He's out there with D. Then it's D, and it's Cross in at the 3 spot. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Shaw is out there with Jay. Then there's Dimes. Then there's Jay. And it's Vasquez in at the 2. Passes it to Cross. D, guarded by Holmes. On deep. Rebounded by got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
There's the pass to D. Here's the Cobra. Pass to D. Here's D. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Vasquez. And a miss there on the triple.
Still trying to find the range. He hit one in the first quarter. Nothing since.
Here's the Beast, guarded by Vasquez. D passes to D. And here's the break. Here's Jay. Rob. Passes to Cross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Vasquez. Here's Jay. Throws down the breakaway jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Well, we see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Lofton. 7 points in the game. He gets it in there. And that's now 9 points for D.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Caldwell can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the basket by Shaw.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Caldwell. Austin grabs the board. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. A 17-foot shot on the way. Right wing. The pass to lights out. Here's the great. Pass to Caldwell. Front pass the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Caldwell's got 5. Here's Holmes. Pass to Lofton. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lights out, passes to the great. King outside, 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. In the corner, Holmes with it. Jacks up a 3. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to lights out. The pass to Caldwell. 18 feet out. It's tipped. And here we go. Here's Holmes. Misses the fadeaway jumper. And like 21% from the field so far. rebound. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Now Holmes. Here's Lofton. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Down low. Here's Caldwell. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the wing. Here's Lofton. 10 points for him. Back to Holmes. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Holmes got 7.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Here's Caldwell. He has 5. Pass to Lights Out. To stop the drought. Shaw with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Holmes with it. He's got 7. Shaw, no good.
Ooh, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Dean, and he goes in for the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the player?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to get more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season start, just reinforcing and stating the rules.
Here's the great. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And they're running. Here's Winston, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Love the recognition, realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Here's Miracle Man. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Lights Out. Sinks the three-pointer. Lights Out's got 5.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Pass to Lofton. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Way up missed.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Winston. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lights Out passes to Man. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark in 2 for 4.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
A shot by Lofton, no good. I think a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Now here's King. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The outside leaner. A shot off that time.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the leaner's probably not the best option on that shot.
And so it's the visiting team holding a very comfortable.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. You're checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your take?
They have run the offense straight out of a coach's textbook.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shep.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Times has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got King, clutch out there with Miracle Man. Then there's Lights Out, and it's the Great in its shooting guard. Here's Lights Out, stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them a possession. Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. And here you look at Dimes. Currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
We've got Jay. Dub is out there with D. It's the eraser. And it's Lofton in at the guard position. And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty, missing both. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2, hitting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. D passes to Winston. In the corner, Holmes with it. Clock at 4. A rebound by Caldwell. And around 24%. Not a good showing here. There's the best of the Great. And down it goes. Cut through off a wonderful assist.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Lofton. 12 points for him. Here's Winston. Misses off the right iron. Here's Lights Out to the paint. Intercepted. Pass to Welch. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. D's got 11 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Man passes to the Great. For the 3. That one's not going to go. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Winston. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove. Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Fires the 3. A shot by Lofton, no good.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
In the corner, Holmes with it. Launches it. A rebound by Caldwell. Caldwell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Knocked away. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Holmes passes to Lofton. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And he's fouled this one.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
That free throw, no good. The Beast, he's checked in for lights out. That one is no good. On 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the baseline jumper, no good. D passes to Holmes. Here is Shaw. Pass to Lofton. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. Here's Jay. And a missed layup.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Blackwell. It's deflected. Trying to get something going, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The pass to D. Here's the Beast. Pass to Cross. Tries from 16. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Lofton. Passes it to Welch. Here's Holmes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
D passes to Cross. Here's the Beast. Now the pass to Cross. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. The Cobra's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Cobra's gone 50% from the arc. 1 and 2.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Holman's checked in for D.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Dimes, breaking down his play since the All-Star break. 4th in free throw percentage, 5th in assists, and he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. Holmes passes to Jay. Pass to Lofton. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Passes it to Welch. Here's Lofton. Lets it go with the 3. He can't get it to go.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Coleman gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Lofton. 12 points for him. And the pass to Welch. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's D. Tries again. Just a man. Off with the layup.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
They get it again. Let's take a look at the teams that have done a great job of converting turnovers into points since the All-Star break.
And since the break, we've seen them ambush their opponents with that attack.
least. And he's good on the second. Gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. D passes to Cole. Pass to King. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the line for him here. No good on that.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
And the second free throw, good. From the field, 44%, not bad. Here's the eraser. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And here's Vasquez. 5 on the clock. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Vasquez has got 9.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Miracle Man. He has 5. Here's D. Uses the glass to finish the layup. D's got his first points in this one.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
To the left side wing. Pass to Jay. The pass to the eraser. Doesn't go for it. Gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's the Cobra. Man passes to Coleman. A floater. Count that one. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to the eraser. Here's Lofton. Shoots from 12. Second shot opportunity. Bank shot. No good. Here's the Cobra. Pass to King. This one for 3. That shot, no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The away team leading by 14. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A great out there with lights out. Then there's the Miracle Man. It's clutch, and it's King at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And some very quick points for him on that possession. I think about 42% so far. Here's Lofton. No good that time. Here's the great. Here's Man. Right through the knee for the layup.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Jay. Good on the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why, it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's the great, guarded by Vasquez. 5 to shoot. This is it to lights out. Launches a 3. Jay's hooked in for A-Train. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Lofton. And there's the pass to Holmes. Here's Lofton. Beyond the arc. Carries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to King. Here's the great, guarded by Holmes. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Jay. Here's the eraser. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
No good on the free throw. D, he's checked in for Doug. The second from the line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half. And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Pass to Holmes for the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. On 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Passes to Man. Here's Caldwell. Here's lights out. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to the break. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Lofton. Pass to Welch. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jay. Connects on the 9-footer. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's the great, guarded by Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. D passes to Holmes. Here's Lofton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he knocks down the first one. And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they are not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
Here's Miracle Man, guarded by Holmes. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Welch. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Past a man. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Holmes passes to Lofton. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And it goes out of bounds following the shot. Here's lights out. To end the cold streak. Kick out to King.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
D, he's checked in for the great. Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's the eraser. Pass to Lofton. Oh, good with the triple. Here's lights out. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up and up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
He's been up and in off the pretty assist.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Here's Lofton. Inside, the eraser, and he banks in the layup.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Lofton. Banked in off the glass. Lofton's got 19 points.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
King, the pass to man. Back to King. And it's blocked. Now Holmes. Now the pass to Lofton. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from a standpoint of from a players and organizations with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree. Pass to the eraser, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. That was a big one. You can hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Lights out, passes to King. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next shot. Passes it to Winston. Here's Lofton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Mann. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Lofton. There's the pass to the eraser. Lock at 6. The shot from 20 feet away. It doesn't go for him. King with it. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.